So, I kept seeing this program all over Instagram and TikTok. People were hyping up something called Digital Wealth Academy, like it's the next big thing to make money online. And I was curious too. But let's be honest, every time I see a new make money online program with slick graphics, screenshots of earnings, and people talking about how they made thousands in a week, I get flashbacks. Flashbacks of wasting my money on programs that looked good on the outside but were just money pits inside. But Digital Wealth Academy was everywhere. And what caught my attention wasn't just the content, it was the business model behind it. I mean, the moment I heard the term Master Resell Rights being thrown around like it's some secret cheat code for online income, I knew I had to dig deep. And that's what I did. I spent weeks going through reviews, Reddit threads, Facebook groups, Skool communities, and even direct feedback from real buyers. Oh, and by the way, before I go all in, just so, stay with me till the end, because I'm going to tell you about an alternative that I found after getting burned so many times by these high-ticket offers. Something that actually worked for me. And spoiler alert, it starts completely free. You just need a tiny $7 upgrade to unlock full earning potential. But we'll get to that later. First, let's unpack Digital Wealth Academy. So, what the hell is Digital Wealth Academy? At face value, it's an online course built by a creator named Rachel Madero, aka Rachel Jova on social media. She's big on Instagram, TikTok, and pretty much everywhere you'd expect someone selling a lifestyle business to be. She's got the followers, the aesthetics, the voice, the vibe, and she used that to push Digital Wealth Academy to tens of thousands of people. Last time I checked, over 87,000 people had already bought the course. Now, this is where things start to feel clever or scammy, depending on how you look at it. When you buy the course for $497, you're not just learning digital marketing. You're buying the rights to sell the course itself. That's what they call Master Resell Rights. So once you purchase, you can resell the exact same course and keep 100% of the profit. No commission cuts. No middleman. You get the full bag. Sounds cool, right? But here's the twist. You're not learning how to build your own brand or launch your own product. You're learning how to resell this exact course to other people. So basically, the only way most people are making money from Digital Wealth Academy is by selling Digital Wealth Academy. Let that sink in. You buy a course that teaches you to sell the course you just bought, and then the next person does the same, and the next, and the next. See where I'm going? Now, technically it's not a pyramid scheme. There's no downline, no levels. You're not earning from people's sales below you. But still, if you squint a little, the whole model starts to feel like a mirror maze. Everyone is just selling the mirror to someone else, hoping they'll do the same. And that brings us to the two versions of the course. The first is the MRR version, the Master Resell Rights one. You pay $497, you get the course, you can resell it, and you keep 100% of the sale. But here's the kicker. That version doesn't come with future updates. So as time passes, the training you get slowly becomes outdated. No new videos, no live classes, no fresh tips. It's frozen in time the moment you buy it. Then there's the DWA 2.0 affiliate version. This one gives you access to updates, bonus masterclasses, and ongoing content, but it cuts your commissions down to 85%. So you're earning less, but at least your training stays fresh. And this is where I started asking the real questions. If the course is meant to teach you how to succeed in digital marketing, like actually succeed, then why is the main money-making opportunity just reselling the course itself? Why aren't they pushing you to launch your own thing? Why isn't there more focus on how to apply the skills to your own niche, your own products, your own brand? The truth is, even though they cover things like content creation, branding, email marketing, Facebook ads, and building sales funnels, most people don't use those skills outside of selling this same exact course. Because that's the fastest way to earn back your $497. And let's talk about the saturation problem. You're not the only one doing this. There are literally thousands of people out there trying to sell this same course. Same graphics, same videos, same hooks. Everyone looks like a clone of everyone else. Instagram is packed with accounts posting the same "wanna make money online" message. TikTok too. It's not a strategy anymore, it's noise. So if you're just getting started, and you don't already have a decent following, how are you supposed to stand out in that chaos? You're basically competing in a room full of people shouting at the same pitch, at the same volume. Now, don't get me wrong, the course itself isn't trash. The content is solid, especially for beginners. If you've never touched digital marketing before, it can absolutely teach you the basics. Stuff like faceless marketing, lead generation, funnel building. It's there. It's all packaged nicely with video modules and some done-for-you templates. But let's be brutally honest. You're not paying $497 just to learn. You're paying to get the rights to flip the course. And that's where I see the problem. Because once the hype dies down, once the market is flooded, and once people stop buying, what do? What happens when everyone around you has already bought it or is selling it? You're stuck with a course that doesn't update and a business model that can't scale anymore. And don't even get me started on the refund policy. You buy it, that's it. No refunds. No, sorry, this isn't for me. Once they take your money, it's gone. So if the course isn't what you expected, or if you realize halfway through that you don't want to be part of this reselling loop, too bad. You're out almost $500. That's risky, especially for beginners. And I haven't even touched on the marketing vibe. So many of the people promoting DWA act like you'll be making $2,000 a week by next Thursday. They flash commission screenshots. They talk about quitting their jobs. They use phrases like passive income and financial freedom. But when you read the fine print, the course tells you this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Results aren't guaranteed. You have to do the work. So which is it? If the actual results require effort, strategy, and time, why are the promoters selling it like magic? That disconnect is what makes it feel shady. And it's the same vibe I've seen in other programs that looked amazing up front, but collapsed once the hype wore off. And look, this isn't me just randomly bashing. I've been in this game for a while. I've spent money on programs like ListLion, Legacy Builders, Roadmap Exclusive, and most of them I regret. But there's one program I don't regret. And this is where I want to tell you about something that's actually worked for me. It's called OLSP. Now, I didn't join OLSP thinking it was going to change everything. In fact, I ignored it at first. I thought it was another overhyped system. But then I saw people posting about how they made money just from commenting on Facebook. Literally, 25 cents per comment. I thought it was a gimmick, but I kept seeing it. And the numbers started looking real. So I signed up for free. And when I upgraded to the $7 Megalink, that's when everything changed. Inside OLSP, you don't just get some training. You get an entire system. Funnels done for you. Email sequences done. Products already selected. Social media posts done. You don't have to create anything from scratch. You just drive traffic. And they even help with that. I've made over $1,700 just with the basic $7 upgrade. No high-ticket spend. Just smart traffic and consistency. Now, of course, it's not some magic ATM either. You still need to put in work. You need to go through the training, show up consistently, and stay active. But the difference is the system actually helps you. And you don't need to spend hundreds just to get started. Unlike DWA, OLSP offers refunds, daily commissions, and lifetime tracking. So if someone joins through you and buys something 3 months later, you still get paid. That's huge. And yes, OLSP has its higher tiers like Team Builders and VIP, but you don't need to start there. I bought Team Builders recently. I began with just $7. I tested it, made some commissions, and now I'm planning to scale up. If you're tired of flashy programs with no refunds, overpriced models, and the pressure to sell just one thing to survive, try OLSP. It actually gives more than it takes. And that's rare in this space. So yeah, my honest verdict? Digital Wealth Academy is not a total scam. But it's also not the golden ticket it's marketed to be. It teaches real stuff. But most people never apply it outside of reselling the course itself. The business model is short-term. And once the buzz fades, you'll be left with a $497 course that doesn't update and a saturated market full of competitors doing the same thing you are. But if you're looking for something that's affordable, beginner-friendly, and doesn't lock you into a one-product hustle, go try OLSP. It won't break your wallet. And even if you refund it, no one's gonna block you or keep your money. It's your move. That's it from me. Choose wisely.